how a young Anglican boy who once thought Catholics were doing too much ended up becoming one of the most fiery, spirit-filled Catholic priests in Nigeria today. I'm talking about Father Anthony Mario Ozele. Yes, that Father Ozele. But before the crowds, before the healing masses, before the Catholic World Evangelical Outreach, there was just a boy. A lot of questions and one unexpected encounter that flipped his entire world. It's the 1970s in Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. Little Anthony Ozele is your typical bright-eyed Nigerian boy. He's raised in a committed Anglican home. Church on Sunday, non-negotiable. Hymns, robes, sermons, you name it. He's fully steeped in that tradition. But something didn't sit right. Not in a rebellious way, just curiosity. He kept wondering if there was something more, something deeper, something he couldn't quite put his finger on. Fast forward to his teenage years. This is where the plot twist starts. One day, he walks into a Catholic church. Now, he's not converting. He's just checking it out. At first, it feels strange. The incense, the kneeling, the statues, Hail Marys. Mario was probably thinking, what is this? But deep inside, something clicks. It wasn't the candles, it wasn't the choir. It was the silence. That sacred, bone-deep silence during Eucharistic adoration. And for the first time, Anthony felt like God wasn't just being talked about. He was present. That moment didn't just shake him. It moved him. He kept coming back. Quietly, secretly. And before long, the boy raised on Anglican liturgy was falling headfirst into Catholic mystery. Now, switching churches in Nigeria, especially back then, was no small move. People laughed. His friends talked. Even family members were like, do you want to join idol worshippers? But Anthony knew what he saw, what he felt, and he couldn't unfeel it. So he dove in. Catechism classes, confession, first communion. The whole 9 yards. And just when everyone thought he was done surprising them, he drops another bombshell. He wants to be a Catholic priest. Imagine the shock. An Anglican family boy who was once just a curious visitor at a Catholic mass now wants to wear a Roman collar? But the thing is, his conviction was unshakable. He wasn't chasing prestige or titles. He was chasing purpose. In 1992, he was ordained a Catholic priest. Not just any priest, a firebrand, a man on a mission. From his very first Mass, people noticed something different. His words had weight. His voice carried conviction. His prayers, they hit deep. And not long after, people started talking about healing, about breakthroughs, about chains being broken at his prayer gatherings. Years later, he founded the Catholic World Evangelical Outreach, based in Delta State, Nigeria. It quickly became a spiritual magnet for people from all walks of life. Whether you were Catholic, Pentecostal, somewhere in between, you could feel something powerful there. It wasn't just about religion. It was about encountering God in a raw, personal way. But don't get it twisted. Father Ozele wasn't just shouting into microphones and casting out demons. He was also a serious thinker, a man of the scriptures, a prayer warrior who would rise at 4 a.m. for Eucharistic adoration, a priest who fasted in silence before delivering a homily, a man who lives his calling. And perhaps the most mind-blowing part of this story is how it all started, with one quiet moment in a Catholic church, a moment of stillness, a moment that didn't come with loud voices or flashy lights, just the real presence of God and heart that was open enough to listen. So yes, when you see Father Anthony Ozele today, laying hands, praying over the sick, shaking tents with prayer, you're not just seeing charisma, you're seeing a life that flipped completely because of one holy nudge. From Anglican roots to Catholic fire, this man's journey is proof that God can reach us anywhere, as long as we're paying attention.